Hi, today I'm going to present about my topic, and that is topic 4, workplace attitude, emotions, and stress. So, what is attitude and behavior? Attitude is a feeling, belief, or opinion of approval or disapproval towards something. Behavior is an action or reaction that occurs in response to an event or internal stimuli. Sorry. Job satisfaction. Job satisfaction is the feeling and perception of a worker regarding his or her work and how he or she feels in organization. It indicates the extent of employees' positive or negative feelings towards their jobs and organizational behavior try to improve it. So, job satisfactions and performance. So, job satisfaction is linked to improved performance. The more satisfied employees, the better their performance, the better organizational output, depending on whether it is used as a single or multi-variable construct. It can measure different things and highlight different areas. So, what is organizational commitment? Organizational commitment refers to the connection or bond employees have with the employee. This is based on industrial organizational physiology and describe the individual physiology attachment to the organization. So, what is stress? Stress can be defined as any type of change that causes physical, emotional, or physiology strain. Stress is your body response to anything that requires attention or action. What is reason of stress? So, situations that are likely to cause stress are those unpredictable or uncomfortable, uncertain, ambiguous, or unfamiliar, or involving conflict, loss, performance. So, moving on. Work stress. What is work stress? And workaholism. Work stress. Some common causes of the stress in the workplace including high workloads, excessive amounts of work, and unrealistic deadlines and making people feel rushed, under pressure, and overwhelmed. Insufficient workloads. This makes people feel that their skills are being underused. Let's go to the next part. Consequences of distress. Uh, it can a lot of factors that can affect. This one is physiology, physiological, psychological, behavioral. So indeed, stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts and feelings, and your behavior. Being able to recognize common stress symptoms can help you manage them. Stress that left unchecked can contribute to many health problems such as high blood pressure, heart disease, and obesity and diabetes. Moving on to the last part of this slide. So, managing work-related stress. How do you manage your stress? Remove the stressor, withdraw from the stressor, change stress perception, control the consequences, receive social support. So, for example, take a break, or just be realistic, or check reality when you're high pressure situation. Examine your train of thought to see if it's adding to stress that you feel. And the most important part is manage your time. So that's all. Thank you.
First, we are going to discuss about attitude. Attitude represents the culture of belief, assets, feelings, and behavior, intention with a pleasing object or event. Attitudes are positive or negative use of an attitude, object, a person, behavior, or event. People can be ambivalent towards a target, by which they can simultaneously possess a positive and a negative attitude toward us. Implicit attitudes means that attitudes that people are not consciously aware of attitude. Introduction for motivation. Employee motivation is for the kids and organization success. It is also a level of commitment to have an energy that accompanies workers brings to the work every day. We adopt company have experienced reduced productivity, lower levels of output, and it is likely that the company will fall short of reaching important goals too. It is as important as it is difficult to thrive, maintaining and improving. Motivation in the workplace can be a problem for many companies, as not every task will be interesting. Last but not least, communication workplace. Communication is defined as a type of internal communication within the boundaries of an organization that occurs in process or virtually for getting a job done and accomplish the objective of an organization effective. Effective communication should accurately convey information while maintaining or improving human relationships. Good communication in the workplace ensures employees have the information they need to perform well, builds a positive work environment, and eliminates inefficiencies. Workplace communication is the means by which companies exchange information and ideas. Communicating effectively is a critical aspect of getting a job done, whether it occurs in person or virtually, and it is a part of the internal communication effort within an organization. I will start this presentation with chapter 5, which is motivation. The definition of motivation is about the internal state or conditions that activate behavior and give it directions. Motivation is also a desire or what that energizes and directs goal-oriented behavior, and it is an influence of needs and desire on the intensity and directions of behavior. Then we move to the next subtopic, which is company efforts in increasing employees' motivations. So there are so many efforts that can be made to increase employees' motivations, and one of the efforts is by providing social benefits. For instance, we do have paid medical leave. This include maternity leave, type of work for employees to recover from surgery, and also time of work for employee to alien family members. Next, we have rewards. Reward system that includes a combination of cash and non-monetary rewards as well as social awards. As an example, recognitions and prize have the greatest impacts on employee performance. Lastly, we have training. Training can help employees understand how their work fits into the company's structure, missions, goal, and achievement. As a result, employees can become more motivated and excited about their work. Next subtopic is the challenge of motivating employees. Firstly, the challenge is revised employment relationship. Employment relationship is the legal link between employees and employers. This happens due to globalization, information technology, corporate restrictions, and it is potentially undermines trust and commitment. The next challenge is flatter organizations, means it has an organizational structure with a few or no level of middle management between executive and staff. There are few supervisors to monitor performance, and it can be a challenge for them. Last challenge is changing workforce. It means that employers may need to adapt their recruitment, training, and management process. As an example, Gen Z or Gen Y bring different expectations. Next point is organizational justice components. It has distributive justice perceptions, which means ensuring that outcomes are freely distributed in the organization, and for the procedures, justice perceptions deal with whether or not the process used to accommodate the rewards is fair. These organizational justice components also apply in 50 principles, and one of the principles is everyone in the group should receive the same outcomes. Let's move to our next point is elements of inequity theory, which contain outcome or input ratio, and input is a contribution one makes to receive rewards. Different input can include time commitment and loyalty to the end organizations, and outcome or output is the compensations that an individual receives as a direct result of the input they provide. Next, compensation address mean inquiry suggests that people compare the ratio of their own outcome to inputs against the ratio of someone else's outcomes to inputs. Last point, equity evaluations is compare outcome or input ratio with the corporation deal. Next subtopic is type of reward in the workplace. First point, membership or seniority-based reward from membership-based reward. This reward accolade in return of employees' membership is in an organization such that it is good to all employees in irrespective of their performance. For seniority-based payment system are those in which the primary basis for pay increases in the employee turnover. Second type of reward is job status-based reward. It main estimates job when by measuring the job requires skill, effort, responsibility, and working conditions. Next point, competency-based rewards. Mean based increase with competency acquired and demonstrate. For example, organizations are shifting from job status to rewarding employees for their skill, knowledge, and other competencies that lead to superior performance. It is also have skill-based pay, which means pay increase with number of skill models length, even though only one skill area performs at a time. Last point for type of reward is performance-based rewards, calculated based on the performance of the employees in a company, and has three types, namely organizational rewards, team rewards, and individual rewards. Performance-based rewards are given in pay plan, incentive system, group bonus, or commissions. So that's all for me. Last point for define is need-based theory. The first theory that we will discuss is Maslow's needs hierarchy theories. There are 7 categories captured mostness by only 5 categories placed in a hierarchy. Humans need a hierarchical in nature. 5 categories placed in hierarchy are physiology, safety, affections, and belonging, self-esteem, and self-actualization. The second theory we have is ERG, which is existence, relatedness, and growth. A mid-hierarchy theory consisting 3 institutive needs, which are existence, relatedness, and growth. Growth is about desire for continuous personal growth and development, and relatedness is all about interpersonal relationship, meanwhile the existence is a psychological and material well-being. The third theory is learning theory by M.C. McLellan. There are 3 needs in this theory, which are need for achievement, need for affiliations, and need for power. For the need of achievement, it is about the desire for challenging on somewhat risky goal feedback and recognition for the need of evaluation. It is about the desire to seek approval, conform and avoid conflict-friendly and warm relationship. Lastly, need for power it is a desire to control one environment to influence their behavior and to be responsible for other intentions and recognitions our fault. Last theory is innate human drive. Under this theory, we have four drive theory. It is a motivation theory based on the innate drive to acquire, learn, born, and difference. The incorporates both emotions and rationality. The first strategy is drive to acquire. It is plain about the need to take or keep object and experience. Secondly, drive to bond. It is a need to form a relationship and social commitment, while drive to learn explain about the need to satisfy curiosity and resolve conflicting information. Lastly, drive to defense. We need to protect ourselves and have a basic fight offline. Theory of motivations increasing it to be exponentially. It has training and development, job analysis and solutions. It includes trained employees and select people with inquiry competency. Secondly, increasing P2O is PTC. It means career and performance management, reward and benefits. It includes measure performance accurately and discards outcome of good and poor performance. Thirdly, increasing outcome balance and balance means anticipates satisfaction or dissatisfactions that any individual feels towards an outcome, for example, ensure towards a value.
So today I'm gonna present about topic 8. So the first one is importance of communication, the process by which information is transmitted and understood between two or more people. So a model of communication, communication channels. Verbal communication. In literal sense, verbal communication is our communication with words that you or others speak out loud. On the other hand, non-verbal communication is about what not said out loud, such as gesture, facial expression, and body language. So, moving to the next part, communication barriers. Communication barriers are anything within your organization that prevents people from receiving or understanding message, ideas, and information. Barriers can also prevent messages from being sent efficiently, causing a disconnect within the company, such as perception, filtering, language, and information overload. So, cross-cultural gender and communication. Gender difference in communication are considered an element of intercultural communication because male and female are believed to belong to different subcultures, man culture and woman culture. As a result, when men and women communicate, they're basically communicating across culture. So there are non-verbal differences and gender differences. Moving to the next part, improving interpersonal communications, such as getting your message across, active listening, and communicating through grapevine. Having a good communication skills can positively affect many different areas of your life: teamwork, leadership abilities, problem solving, trust, personal relationships, conflict management, and career development are just a few examples of areas where good interpersonal communications can benefit you.